Hi, this is Katie Rose from Attached Families again. As you can see, not that I look a lot different, but I look a little bit different from last week's video because I actually have a little bit of makeup on and some hair done because I had a meeting outside of the house today. Today sparks the beginning of Mental Health Awareness Month. I still struggle being part of mental health awareness with the developmental trauma disorder and reactive attachment disorder. Not that these disorders don't require mental health help, but since they are actually caused by the brain not being developed properly, I do want to be able to focus on that and get that out there as well. Their brains are not developed properly, which makes it a physical disorder, not just a mental health disorder. Obviously, the behaviors and choices, actions that come from it can be curbed by medications, not cured, curbed. Make sure you understand what I'm saying. But on top of developmental trauma disorder and reactive attachment disorder, a lot of our kiddos also have other diagnoses. Some of them have the whole alphabet soup. But as I was saying, in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month and the very first day of it, I'm honored to be able to share with you all a poem written by one of our parents, one of our moms. She wrote it in what was supposed to be, and I think pretty targeted on how she felt her daughter's perspective was, what she felt her daughter's perspective was. And in an evening, these words poured out of her. As she describes it to me, the first part of it is how her daughter treats her and is being mean. The second part of probably how the daughter assumes her mother is being mean to her. And the last part is supposed to show that they're both actually struggling together because they can't get the proper treatment, that's my dog. That's my other dog. Number 3 is going to come in right now. All 3 are there. Give them a second. They'll calm down. Apologize for that. So I was actually honored that she was willing to share her innermost thoughts with us so that I could share it with the world, or at least, the people who actually view and share our video. I'm going to ask you all to be quiet, please. Please go to bed. Thank you. Actually, that's my son home 10 minutes early from school. So I apologize for that all, but he'll keep the dogs quiet while I finish this. Hi, baby. So I'm just going to read it. It's actually brilliant and beautiful, and I'm quite grateful to her for letting me share it with everyone publicly. The child you don't see. She sees me. I'm angry. She thinks that I'm scheming, but these voices inside me, they just won't stop screaming. I just want to hang her from the roof or the ceiling with this noose that I made. I don't care what she's feeling. I love her, I do, but I can't see it right now. I know that it's true, but I still hate her somehow. How can I be mean to the ones that I love? 'Cause they'll abandon me when push comes to shove. I know I deserve it. I hate myself too. No one will help me. So what do? I mean to you, and you tell me to stop. I try to end my life, and you call the cops. I'm trapped in a cycle, and I'm exhausted too. You think I've ruined your life, and maybe it's true. You have friends, people who care, but I have no one and nothing to share. I'm desperate for love, but won't let anyone in. They'll leave me, I know. It's just a matter of when. So talk to your friends and tell them I'm mean. Say that I'm awful, nothing they've seen. I know I deserve it. I hate myself too. No one will help me, so what do? I'm tired, exhausted. I lay in bed crying. She hugs me and tells me she'll never quit trying. She loves me, I know. She's done so much. I don't know why. I just can't stand her touch. She holds me and tells me the voices are lying. She loves me and promises her love is undying. I just can't believe her. I know it's not true. Just like everyone else, she'll stop loving me too. She says I deserve love, and I should learn to love myself too. But no one will help me, so what do? Just gonna take a second with that. When I read it last night, I bawled my eyes out, and I imagined that this trauma mama touched so deeply into the soul of her daughter and so many of our children who have been abused, neglected, traumatized in ways that we can't imagine. I will continue to say it. The system, we, society, mental health care is failing these children. They deserve proper treatment now. And until everyone is as outraged as we are at Attached Families, nothing will change. I will be back probably many more times since it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Please don't forget that there's no shame in having a mental illness. There's no crime in having a mental illness. The only sadness is not getting the proper treatment now. And before I end this video, I just want to show that I am wearing my 22 Veterans Lives Matter 22 a day. Although this doesn't have anything to do with attached families, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and the start of it is May 1st. And the truth of the matter is we lose 22 veterans a day to suicide because they too are not getting the proper treatment that they deserve when they come home. It's not right. It's not fair. And we, as Americans and citizens of this country, should demand better for our veterans and our children. God bless.